Barbara, would you like to do an interview in the dry?
I would love to do an interview in the dry.
Wait till you see the pictures. Wait till you see you look fantastic. But
wet.
Yeah. Okay. Sam, Barbara, Red Tractor. Sam, we're just talking about off camera. Go on, lead the conversation. See where it takes us. Because you want feedback. Go on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Max. I mean, right now is a really critical time for Red Tractor. We're reviewing our fresh produce standards, which the current version was launched in 2021. So the opportunities to feed into the development of the standards don't happen very often. So I think really at the minute we're working with our technical advisory committee with our boards to review the standards, but actually we're looking for feedback from the whole industry. So I'd say that if you've got something that you want to feed back into Red Tractor, now's the chance. So don't miss it.
Yeah, okay. It feels like we had this conversation before. Collaboration, because Red Tractor to me is such an important organisation that we need to collaborate with you, Barbara, to help you. So I'm guessing that you're endorsing what Sam's saying. You want that feedback. You want that collaboration. You want to hear from everyone listening in.
Yeah, I think what was really good about last year is people came forward in their droves. So after that random video on LinkedIn, we did get quite a lot of feedback, which was really nice because people know that we're listening, and if they tell us something, we're going to incorporate it into what we do. So every year, for example, as a technical advisory committee, we do what's called a horizon scanning exercise, and we ask the various stakeholders around the room just to think about things that are on their radar and coming up. So we always want to be sure that we're not going to be surprised by anything coming our way, and we've got plans in place to make sure that from a food safety point of view, traceability, responsible farming, we're thinking ahead all of the time, because standards don't change that frequently, so we do have to be on the front foot with how we develop them and what we need to incorporate. And obviously regulation, legislation, voluntary standards, they also change as well, so it's a big piece of work.
Okay, and Sam, when you say feedback, just hold my hand. How do we feed back to you? What's the mechanism? How do we get in contact with you? What's the process?
Well, I'm really happy for people to get in touch with me directly, on LinkedIn or send an email to the Red Tractor help desk, and it will find its way to me. I'm the fresh produce technical manager at Red Tractor, so really it's within my remit to review those standards. So whichever way is best for growers. And what's great about coming to events like this is that it's great to get that face-to-face interaction and invite people to come and speak to us.
Okay, and the future, are you both optimistic about where the sector's going? Barbara?
Always optimistic with fresh produce. Now is our time, as everybody's getting interested in healthy eating. But we need to have safe food, and that is really the priority, because obviously there have been lots of issues with food poisoning and so on in the past. Fresh produce, it's really important that we are able to keep people eating from that sector.
Yeah, with no concerns. I could just, from a general public perspective, we don't need any scare stories or anything like that, do we? Just need it to be squeaky clean. And
we want the British public to be reassured that they can carry on eating fresh produce, and it is healthy for them as well. So that's what we want to be focusing on, making sure that we can keep delivering that time and time again.
Tim, this feels like a very sensible interview in comparison to the one that we did last year with red umbrellas and a win. But just to wrap up, I want to see what, because I think I asked you this last year, your favourite fresh produce, Sam?
My favourite fresh produce? I think you can't beat British asparagus when it's in season. I think I grow some on my allotment, and it's lovely when it's first ready, but then after kind of a few weeks of the season you get a bit fed up having it for every meal. But for those first few days,
cornflakes, asparagus.
For that first week or so, it's lovely.
Barbara?
Well, at the moment I'm having a beetroot phase, so everything beetroot. I'm really enjoying that at the moment.
It's interesting. A lot of people, Chris included, Chris White, was the seasonality. Everyone's really got into the seasonality bit. That's asparagus is a really, really good point. Thank you very much. Okay, so same time next year?
Same time next year.
Hopefully the weather's nicer. Cheers.
Bye.